So you're wondering about that mythical town called Yelm, Washington. You're wondering if it's for you. You're wondering if you can fit in. You're wondering all about what it's like to live there. This video is going to lay out the pros and the cons of what it's like to live in Yelm, Washington.
So in this channel, we talk a lot about Olympia, Lacey, Tumwater, the Tri-City area, and Yelm is just a little bit east of Olympia and Lacey. And it comes up a lot with people. They have questions about it because it is so close and it's a small town just outside of our community here. So we're gonna answer all the questions you may have about Yelm.
So first of all, what's it really like? What's it feel like to be there? And I would say it feels like a small town vibe. It means that there's less houses and more land. So bigger lots in most cases. There are a few areas where there's subdivisions, they're close together, but those are very few and far between. For the most part, it feels so if you grew up on land or on a farm, you're gonna feel very at home there. So for you, that could be a great pro, but if you wanna be in the city, if you're used to fast pace, if you're used to people around, you love, the social aspect and you like the amenities, then maybe it's a con for you.
So yeah, if you're living in Yelm, you're committed to being a little bit outside of the cities that are closer to the freeway. So you're gonna have a little bit more of a commute to get back to I-5, to get to Tacoma if that's where you wanna go, or if you need to go to the airport, it's gonna take you a little bit longer because you're east and then you have to get back west to hit I-5. And then even just going to somewhere like Costco could be half a day trip to get in and get your groceries and get back to Yelm.
So what we're talking about is you're gonna see more kind of ma and pa type of businesses, if that's the feel you like. There is, however, some chain stuff. There's like a Walmart, and there's some, but there are a lot of local restaurants. But if you're talking about needing access to the local hospital, if you're talking about, getting to a mall, an actual mall, major mall, you are going to be a little further away being in Yelm, and also the airport. So you're gonna have to travel, you're gonna have to get back to I-5 and go north. And so those are the things you should consider when you're thinking about Yelm.
So one of the major reasons people choose to live in Yelm, one of the things we see a lot as real estate agents here in this area is that it's so close to JBLM. There's an east gate from Yelm that you can just jump right onto, makes for a short commute. Even if you are going into one of the other gates, it's not too far to get back to the I-5 to get to where you need to go on JBLM within a 30-minute commute of Yelm.
So we get the question a lot too, what are the people like? And I can tell you, it's a small town feel, small town vibe. So what that means is it's not gonna be more like the East Coast or densely populated areas where people don't make eye contact or say hi to each other. It's got the small town feel, so friendly exchanges, generally speaking, people are great. So another thing that's always important to figure out about a place and what the vibe and what it's like to be there is what can you do in Yelm? So small town feel again, so it's not like you're gonna be getting hit from all angles with entertainment options, right? But they do have a really, really awesome, actually I think the best theater for movies in the entire region.
No, I love that theater. My kids and I go there because they recline, the seats recline, you can refill your popcorn. It is so cool in there. It's one of the best theaters I've ever been to.
Seasoning options laid out for you.
It's a really cool movie theater.
And the restaurant there, Uptown Lounge, really great food, surprisingly good food. Not good, not the type of food you'd think for movie theater food at all. So that's one thing. So what a lot of our clients enjoy about the area out in Yelm is just that there's an abundance of recreation activities because there is more space. You're very close to lakes, places to go fishing, parks. You can get to Mount Rainier fairly easy from there. So it's an abundance of outdoor recreation options. And lastly on that topic, just outside of town, there is a casino. Redwood Casino just went through a pretty major remodel. Nice facility, perfect place to try not to lose $300 or so every time you go, which seems to be the case for many. But yeah, great facility, recent remodel, definitely a fun nightlife thing to do.
So One major reason why people choose Yelm, I find, is the housing market out there is just a little bit easier to get into than it is here in Olympia and Lacey. So not only is it less competitive, just slightly, it still is competitive out there. But it's also a little bit less price per square foot, and there's more availability of homes with larger lots. So if it's appealing to you to have a bigger yard, or even an acre or two, you're gonna find more options out there in Yelm than you are gonna find closer into Olympia or Lacey. There's more space.
So compared to some of our other local areas like DuPont, for instance, or Olympia, what you're gonna find in Yelm, it's a lot of square miles and not a lot of people. So if that's your feel, this is a pros and cons video. Not too many cons. Really the con is just if you really want to, be where the excitement and entertainment lies. If you want to be close to the city, that's really the only con of the area, in our opinion.
Thanks for watching our pros and cons video on Yelm. If you're interested in any other content on the Olympia area, check out our channel. We have a pros and cons video of living in Olympia.
And also a video of what it's like to just live in Olympia as well. So if you want the surrounding area, we got you covered there too.